word mentor comes from a characteristic, mentor in Homer, an epic tale of the Odyssey. Mentor was the best friend of Odysseus, the king of Ithaca. When Odyssey was going to war, he had a mentor coach his son. The trials of what is important and help him to succeed. Odysseus' son was Telemachus. Webster's definition of a mentor is a wise and a deep-rooted teacher and counselor. Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, wannabes, and all those other guests that want to be a Toastmaster, welcome. Today, I would like to talk about what a mentor is to me. First, I'm going to talk about a past mentor in Toastmasters. Next, I'm going to talk about we can all be mentors. And last, go forward and become a mentor. Now, when I first joined Toastmasters, I was shaken, overwhelmed, because you got excellent speakers like Jinx, like others that come forward today that spoke. Jim, Kelly. And you are nervous and you don't think you could ever do that. Well, let me tell you, John, the president of Toastmasters, assigned a mentor to me named Corey. And you know, I didn't like Corey. He looked like he was too good. Okay? But I took the shot. Corey sat me down and he said, I want to know more about you. Why did you join Toastmasters? I said, because I want to be a professional speaker. I don't know if I have it in me. And he says, here's my phone number. Call me if you need anything. And when I first gave my first speech, which is called The Icebreaker, where you talk about who you are and what you want to become, Corey came up to me afterwards and he said, that is the best icebreaker I've ever heard. It gave me confidence. I thought, you know, I can do this. I can do this. But you know, Toastmaster is not all great that people think it to be. Because when I got in, they were going through a new system. It's called Pathways, which is hard to get on, which is super crazy. And they stopped giving the workbooks. And so I couldn't get a workbook. Everybody had a workbook. I never had a workbook. Corey says, it's okay. I called Corey. He would copy the workbook and send me a speech. I give a speech, he'd copy another one, he'd send me another speech. Corey was there when I needed him. And that's what a mentor should be, is having the knowledge and sharing that knowledge to somebody that doesn't.
Oh, it's 5 to 7.
Next, we can all be a mentor. And you think to yourself, how can I ever be a mentor? What can I ever do to mentor somebody? Well, let me tell you, a mentor is somebody that knows something better than you. And if you know something better than someone else, then you can share that with you. He can give you a different point of view. He can give you an opportunity to do something better than he did before. For example, my son Jake said, hey, the spray machine's not working. And we were stopped working and didn't know what to do. Can you come and fix it? Okay, the next morning I got up, went out there, turned on the spray machine. And I looked at it, and I pulled out the gun, and I started to spray, and there was no paint. So I thought, clean out the filters. Oh man, they were really dirty. My son. Anyway, so I cleaned out the filters. I put water through the line. Nothing seemed to work. I was like razzled. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? You know what I thought? I got the answer. So I walked over to the bottom of the machine and I hit it. And guess what? It started to work. I started to spray. And so I realized, hey, I did something. So I started walking to the truck. And I walked to the truck and I saw this worker on a ladder and he's pulling his plastic and tape, and there's glue all over the windows because the tape was there too long. And so I'm watching that worker just scrub that glue off the window. So I walk over and grab a little can of thinner and I put it on a thinner rag. And I show her, hey, it comes right off. Thinner. She smiled at me, says thank you. I left. Last, go forth and be a mentor. Now, I was in a youth camp with boys and girls, and everybody in that youth camp had a calling. My calling was be an advisor to the men to make sure they didn't get in trouble. Be a behavior supervisor. And so I saw this guy that was cooking. His name was Tim. And Tim not only cooked, but he participated in activities, things that we were doing. He took the girls over here. Girls laughed, had fun. The boys, the girls just loved him. So I was like, what's Tim doing? So I asked him, hey Tim, what is your calling here? He says, well, I don't have a calling. My daughters are here and I just want to be with my daughter. So I asked you, are you waiting for someone to ask you to do something? Do you see something that needs to be done and help somebody because you know more about that than they do? Go forth and choose to be a mentor. In conclusion, I would like to say that we can be like Corey, which is called and perform our duties as possible. Jake taught me a good lesson. If there is a ball stuck inside of you, don't let someone take a hammer and knock it out so that you can become a mentor. Be like Tim and volunteer your mentorship to those around you. I want to say that I dedicate my talk to my friend Tim. Because in 2011, he was killed with his wife in an accident because his motorcycle tire fell off and he hit one of the barriers and died instantly. Don't let that discourage you. Go forth